Hello and welcome to the 20-second tutorial on how to program in Gscript2. Let's make a new weapon and call it whatever you want. I already have this weapon added to me, so whatever. I already have that done. So add client side and do function on key pressed, parentheses, brackets. Now function on key pressed is a pre-built function like a lot of the other ones we've learned, and what it does is it will, when you press a key, it'll do stuff. Now there are three parameters in onKeyPressed: 1, 2, 3. We'll name them anything we want, but let's name the first one key code, second one key name, the third one scan code. The first parentheses, which in our condition is named key code, stands for the number of the button you're pressing, such as A would be 65, shift would be 160, and so on. Every number or button on your keyboard has a number to it. Now, key name is just the name of the key, such as A would be A, B would be B, J would be J. Shift wouldn't have one, and so wouldn't control, so you can't use those two buttons when using key name. Scan code is very similar to key code because all the numbers have all the buttons have a number. However, it is based on the position of the keys. And if you have a keyboard that, like a weird keyboard that has keys in different positions, then it's going to get things done differently. So you would just want to use key code instead of scan code. Okay. Now, in the thing, let's add if key code is equal to 65, then put player.chat is equal to key code. Oh, never mind. What is equal to? You have pressed A. Apply it. When we press A, it says you have pressed A. Now let's say we don't know the value of a certain key, like Control or F3 or something like that. Well, what we can do is put player.chat is equal to key code. Click apply. When we press A, it's going to say 65. Shift will say 160. Control will say 162. F3 will open up something and it'll say 114. So that's what key code does. We can also replace this with key name or scan code, which are or whatever you have named those three variables. Click apply, and key name will work except for shift and control and everything else that doesn't have a key name. So that concludes the tutorial on onKeyPressed, and there's one more thing I want to show you. Let's make a new function on go2. You can name this anything you want. I'm just naming it go2. You don't even have to name it that. Just name it whatever you want. But let's go here in the first function on onKeyPressed and add go2, then parentheses and semicolon. So you can guess what this is going to do. Whenever you press any key on the keyboard, no matter what you press, it's going to run this command and go to this function and do absolutely nothing. But we're going to change that. Let's say you want to send over a variable to this function. Like you have a variable called temp.high and it's equal to something. Well, we can send that over. Just put in the name of the variable into the parentheses on the command that's going to go to the function, and in the function, in these parentheses, add the variable of anything you want, like temp.hello. It can be anything because it's not going to be. It doesn't have to be the name of what you're sending. And then let's put player.chat equals temp.hello. Oh, or just hello, because it's temp.variable. So what this is doing is we're creating a temp.variable, and because we know it's going to be deleted as soon as the function ends, we want to send it over to a different function. So we're going to create a command that's gonna go to a different function, and we're bringing along this variable too. Over here, as soon as it goes over here, it's going to replace the name of the variable with this name. It's going to keep the same value, so hello is still going to be equal to something, but it's going to have a different name. And that's why when we say, when it says player.chat is equal to hello, it's making it equal to temp.hi. So I hope you understand that. We can also do this. We can delete this and put in key code. And it's going to send over whatever we press. Remember, this will only work with temp.variables, because this.variables don't get deleted as the function ends. So there's no need to move them over to a different function. Now, let's say you want to move over the this.variables to a different NPC. Well, in that case, then, well, we're not going to get into it yet, but in that case, this will work. So, anyway, that concludes this tutorial, and I hope you understand how to use onKeyPressed and understand how to send over variables to other functions. So, bye.